Let's take a virtual trip to Australia at the Melbourne Digital Concert Hall. Back in Oxford in live streaming at Christchurch Cathedral. Christmas with Handel in your living room. Welcome to this edition of The Major News. We can't go to the concerts, but concerts can come to us. Thanks to the technology, we can take a trip to Australia, to my beloved city of Melbourne, where they continue to play despite the COVID. Let's take a look on the Facebook page of Melbourne Digital Concert Hall, facebook.com/melbdch. From the worm of Australia, we'll fly to England. Don't miss 11 December at 20 GMT with the Oxford Bach soloist from Christchurch Cathedral in Oxford, with duets from baritone Roderick William and Christopher Parvis. Join the Classic FM presenter Joanna Lumley, Stephen Fry and Jeremy Irons to deliver a season of reading and poetry. The concert is free and available to view until 31 December. You can also give your support and donate.
15.
Now, I can't hear anything because I think I've got a cold coming. So if you can't hear me, we're in trouble. I'm just going to speak loud enough so I can hear myself. I'm not a poet. I'm not a writer. Not an academic. Not a critic. But I'm a performer. My job is to try to transmit what the playwright, the novelist, the scriptwriter, or the poet heard when they wrote. My job is not to get in the way, not let me get in the way. Of course, in a major aspect, I am in the way and cannot help being in the way. The words are read through my eyes, transmitted to my brain, whose wiring is subject to my genes and what has occurred to me during my life up to this point. They then transmit out through my voice, out of my mouth and into your ears. So, with this in mind, we can expect every King Lear to be different, colored by the nature of the particular performer. And this is aside from any directorial slant that's been imposed from without. Now we have, of course, some great mimics. Rory Bremner, Tony Hopkins, not to mention the crowd on Radio 4. But they can only mimic the externals. They can only guess at the soul within. And in the great performances, it is the soul that is speaking.
Christmas is approaching, and as the lockdown continues, you can invite your relative and parents and friends to the live streaming concert with Handel and Haydn. Sunday 20 December At 7 East, the Handel and Haydn Society presents Handel, Messiah of Our Time, an online iteration of its annual festival performance of Handel Messiah, with Ian Watson conducting. Visit www.handelhaydn.org. In such a delicate and difficult moment, our thoughts go to all the doctors and nurses, and we want to share with you this truly touching news. Intubated COVID-19 patient played the violin for medical staff to say a musical thank you. A retired orchestra teacher who was in hospital with coronavirus showed his appreciation for his caregivers the only way he knew, by serenading them on his violin. Grover Williamson was intubated and unable to speak, so he requested in writing to perform to the ICU, was in Utah, to thank the workers. "It's the very least I could do," he wrote. Grover's wife, Diana, brought her husband's violin and viola into the hospital. Let's take a look to the video. And that's it for today. Thank you for following us, and thank you for all your support that you're giving us in this difficult time. We remind you that D Major TV can exist only thanks to you, and with the price of a coffee we can continue to spread classical music on the web. And this is also thanks to your generous donation. Remember our link www.patreon.com/dmajortv and our PayPal www.paypal.me/dmajortv. And remember, stay home, stay safe.